Hey YouTube world, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a short little tutorial about how to do a posture called the mermaid pose. This is a backbending posture that to me was more accessible when I started doing my practice. I was really intimidated by the deep backbending poses of yoga, but mermaid always felt a little bit more accessible to me and a bit more enjoyable for me to start my backbending practice. So I just want to share with you a few tips and show you how to get into this posture. So normally I would start in a downward facing dog so that I can work into pigeon pose first. Okay, so I'll start with my right leg moving forward into pigeon. So I take my right knee forward towards the right edge of my mat, and I lower the back leg down. Okay, so normally in pigeon, sometimes you may hear the teachers telling you to, take your front foot forward so that your shin is parallel with the front edge of the mat. But actually for mermaid, I'm gonna find that that's a bit hard to balance in. So I do keep my foot back so that my shin is slightly at an angle. Okay, and now here, my back leg, I wanna make sure I start so that the thigh is touching the mat or facing the mat. I don't want to roll my hip out. This is something that happens a lot when we start to get into the posture. So roll that thigh inward, the knee and thigh facing down. Okay, chest is lifted. I press my hands into the ground and I start to lift my back foot up. Okay, then I reach back with my left hand to pull on the inner foot and bring that heel in close to my hip. So what happens often is here, as we're pulling this foot in, this is when we start to roll the hip out by accident without realizing it, okay? So just bring your awareness there and try to keep the thigh down, thigh facing down. Pull that foot in, okay? So some of us might stay here for a while, but once your foot comes in enough and you can start to slide your toes into your elbow crease, then we can really get into that full mermaid pose. So once your elbow is hooking onto your toes, turn your chest forward, and then if the balance is okay, my right hand comes off the ground, reaches up, bending the elbow, I see if my hands can connect. Okay, once my hands are connected, I keep turning my chest forward and lift my head up. Okay, chest forward, head up, and I just want to keep breathing into my chest. Okay, so that's the mermaid pose. And to release, I take my right hand down, release the back foot. I go back into my downward facing dog. And then I do the other side, okay? So make sure that when you're doing one side, you also work on the other. You'll probably have one side that's more favorable, I know I do, but you wanna make sure you incorporate both sides into your practice to make sure that you're balanced. Okay, so that is my tip, that is my tutorial about the mermaid pose. I hope you enjoy. Let me know how you like it. And yeah, leave some comments, leave some likes, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. I'll see you next time.